They're here.
You're gonna tell them everything you saw on the documentary, right?
Yep.
Finally, we're back.
I hope we didn't miss a lot.
Oh boy, you sure missed quite a lot.
Wait, really? What is it?
While you guys were away, we were watching the documentary David suggested we'd watch called The Crazy Train.
The Crazy Train, what's that?
It's about a big family becoming victims of an ongoing illegal and criminal activity at the church.
While there were also different alleged sources of corruption elsewhere, we were mainly focused on the church topic as part of our current mission.
Is that so?
See, Trip? Looks like our team did some extensive research.
You betcha.
And we've gone over critical history events that the people running the church were involved in the 1850s. The Mountain Meadows Massacre.
Mountain Meadows Massacre?
What the heck is that?
Basically, it involves institutional protection that involves the killings of 120 immigrants from Arkansas.
Lokalani?
Why are you breathing like that?
That history just overwhelms me because I can't help but feel for the people involved. That's why I needed to step out for a while.
So it felt like a trigger?
Yeah, I think it was. Even mentioning it brought that exact heavy feeling back into my fuselage.
Oh my god. I'm so sorry, Loke.
It's okay, Zealand, and I'm totally okay. Just a little overwhelmed for a moment.
Girl, I'm with you on that one. I just want our story to end on a peaceful, happy note.
Don't we all?
Me too. That's why we're here to discuss about the SIR report we called about.
Oh yeah, about that. Okra finally called me and I told him about my story relating to the church misconduct. They mentioned making a police report and possibly getting EPS involved, which I remember I told them about the misconduct earlier this year, and they actually were proud of me standing up for myself.
Wow, really?
Yeah, I think because my situation with the people running the church engaging in misconduct might be frightening for most people, my lack of fear and analytical approaches into this seem to be impressive.
Honestly, yeah, I think that is impressive.
So what's next?
I also know they suggested for me going to court, so before that, I was thinking of starting the police report suggested by Okra.
So you're gonna report your own experience to local law enforcement? How will you do that?
Well, I can't just use my word for the crimes I want to report to law enforcement. I have to be sure I provide my evidence that yes, this happened and all that. Which is why I'm going to get my folder in my room and my evidence file on my phone.
Oh, okay. So you have everything you want to report with physical evidence?
Well, unfortunately, most of the stuff I got, I didn't record a few other vital things like the assault on the sidewalk on March 16, 2025.
What the someone hit you?
Big N. Assault is an unlawful attempt coupled with a present ability to commit a violent injury on the person of another. PC 240.
It's common that a lot of people confuse battery, which is PC 242, and assault. Battery is any willful and unlawful use of force or violence upon the person of another.
So what he's saying is that David was never hit by Tyler Miller. He was only put in apprehension that he was gonna get hit by him.
But he was believed he was gonna get hit, though.
Who? Who is Tyler again?
Tyler Miller. He claimed to be the stake president's assistant on that day on March 16th.
Assisting him to do what, exactly? Become a freaking nuisance?
I don't know his true motives, but as soon as I see the evidence and David's detailed story about what happened on that day, I think we will get a clear idea if this was just like what happened with the Judd family.
Well, you're in luck, Soraya, because there's a lot of evidence with me, and I'm happy to show it to you all, physically and digitally.
That's great.
So now we can really see what happened at the church in your experience.
Yep, can't wait to show it to you all. I got my folder, got some good stuff inside.
Do you have that letter Curtin McConkey sent you?
And do you have the envelope that contained the letter inside?
Envelope?
Yeah, we need to see the envelope to see if there are any barcodes or any signs that USPS delivered that mail to you.
Oh yeah. I just don't know where my dad put it. All I know for a fact is that it came from a text from my mom that it arrived, and then shortly afterwards it came via an envelope, but I didn't remember if it had any like text or anything, or maybe it did, I just don't remember. But
So, is it not here?
it is, I just only printed out the contents. That's the problem, and I just don't know exactly where it is.
Why would he take hold of your mail if it's addressed to you? Did you even ask for it?
Yeah, I think I let it put it away for something, because I thought I just needed that specific content on the letter.
Oh, so you haven't asked him to bring the letter from the mail to you?
No, right now he's outside somewhere, and I just don't know when he'll be back.
Okay, well, when he gets back, please ask him where the letter is, okay?
Yeah, you really need to have that.
Sounds like a plan, gang. So what I was
Hi.
thinking...
Who was that?
Kid?
What are you guys doing?
Should we tell her or?
No, David. I'll handle it.
Wow, you are a big plane.
Aw, thanks, sweetie.
You're welcome.
Is your mommy or daddy around?
I only have a daddy, but yeah, he is around.
Okay, do you want me to come along and help you find him?
But I wanted to know what you guys are doing.
Look, sweetheart, we are basically grown-ups talking about serious things that may overwhelm you. It's not like kid-friendly or anything.
Wait, really?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my gosh.
I know, I feel the same too. What's your name?
Me? My name is
Gijan.
Daddy.
Hey, sweetie. Remember when we talked about wandering off to unknown places?
Your daughter is so cute.
Thank you, Big Jet. I'm a cute little girl.
Yeah, sorry about that. C-Gijan usually is curious and wants to go to places she shouldn't really be.
No, it's okay.
Look, Daddy. These planes are having a big party.
Actually, we're having a private meeting. You know, for grown-ups.
Even though I'm 8 years old inside.
Come on, Gijan. They're busy right now.
Okay, fine.
Take care, guys.
Bye. You're a cute plane, G-Jan. Remember that? Where were we?
Do you think we should really have our meeting here at home?
Yeah, 'cause I just don't want another interruption or make any other plane feel overwhelmed by what we're going through.
Lokalani has a point, though. Because of the very serious issues happening recently, I think it's best not to share it with all of the other planes unless necessary.
Perhaps until everything is cleared up. But for now, it's between us.
In that case, I was thinking of taking my stuff and heading over to the Douglas Park on Chelsea and Wilshire, finding an empty bench.
I think that'll work.
We're gonna be there in the meantime before you ask for the mail.
Yes, so should we go there now?
Let's move on.
Let's go.
Okay, so I got everything I need right here. Phone, iPad, folder, everything.
Yes, I can't wait to see what new findings we will find here.
I will also not forget to combine your experience with the Judd family later on. That way, we'll make sure this isn't just only one person being the victim.
So just a quick caution, while we're making a whistleblower YouTube video, we have to be super careful because this is an extreme scenario.
What does that mean?
This topic requires extreme care that we don't run into any sort of legal landmine when we go over the incidents we'll talk about, especially in scenarios with her.
Wait, her?
Yes, her.
Oh.
So what do we do now?
That's the dang problem. If you were to share any crucial context realizing some of the stuff is apparently private, we could be liable for invasion of privacy somehow, at least with the camera on.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Unfortunately, no, I'm not. Which is why we need to find any potential loophole or I guess a defense to make sure that we at least share our evidence publicly to everybody so that way we don't have to use just our words to say the truth.
David, listen to me very carefully.
Okay.
You have an incredibly sharp mind and your legal instincts are spot on. By using truth and the public interest defense, backed up by California's anti-SLAPP law, you are turning your physical evidence into an armor that the offender cannot pierce. When you show real video and text proof on screen, you aren't just using your words, you are letting the objective truth defend itself.
Little X is right, David. This is an extremely tricky battle we're fighting, involving valid concerns relating to defamation and invasion of privacy. We just want you to be sure you know what you're doing.
Well, I wouldn't be committing defamation if I am telling the truth, especially with me using Cornell Law School and leg info to determine what offenses were committed.
Okay, and with that, you're reviewing every, and I mean every, required element to meet the crime you're calling out, right?
Yes, Trip. Every single element. Like when a crime requires 3 elements and only 2 are met, that wouldn't be a crime under that statute.
Okay, if someone delivered a letter to you telling you to give up your legal rights under threat of arrest and prosecution, what PC is that?
PC 523.
And what if it came from out of state?
What do you mean?
Like if the letter originated from Utah to California claiming to be sent via certified mail?
Well, it depends if there's any federal barcodes or postage paid or a tracking number. I read that on Cornell Law School.
Can you show us the 2 federal statutes, please?
Right here.
18 USC 875D. That one fits perfectly.
And what about Section 876?
That would only apply to USPS for 876. 875 is for anything else.
Basically the same way of extortion via interstate commerce out of state.
Here's another question I want to ask you, David. Do you know what's invasion of privacy? And do you know the elements for it?
Because I think you should know CACI 1801 for you and for the person you're protecting.
Cassie 1801. You talking about this?
Exactly that, David.
Basically, it's the California Civil Jury Instruction for public disclosure of private facts. It's when someone broadcasts private, intimate details that would deeply offend a person and lack any legitimate public interest.
Isn't that, like, very hard to win?
Yes, Big N. The plaintiff has to prove all 6 elements that the defendant broadcasted private facts to the public intentionally.
Exactly. So while the chances of them winning a final verdict are almost 0, we still keep her private info redacted, because the goal of the perpetrators is to weaponize the legal system to distract us, drain our energy, and tie us up in civil court.
So they don't even care about winning then. They just want us to be exhausted internally.
Apparently.
Yep.
I did report some criminal activity to LAPD and they said it wasn't a crime. And then I reported the whole thing to my coordinator at WRC, and then APS and Okra got involved. Right now, I'm simply following the suggestion by Okra to create the mashup evidence needed for our incoming police reports.
You reported all of this to LAPD?
I did it at least 3 times and they took no action on it because they said there was no crime or something.
What the heck?
What?
Yeah, I was there in one of the visits. The officer named Gregoire was there being insistent on keeping the peace even after David told him about the statutes under leg info were violated based on video he has on his phone taken almost a year prior.
When did that happen?
February 28th of this year. David was trying to perhaps update the incident report with more evidence of crimes happened, but Gregoire was still insistent on keeping the peace.
Ugh. I suppose that should be an example of public interest.
For sure.
How did you get the information about her personal struggles?
On May 2024, when we started to get closer and share our personal internal battles, I have the text saved and it's only going to be shared to professional authorities.
Yeah, I wanted to ask, how are you gonna balance her privacy and what we're gonna discuss on camera?
My plan is that for some things that were shared as a secret or perhaps confidential, I'm gonna have to make sure to separate them to other stuff that can be publicly shared with the camera on. So for law enforcement and other officials, I'm gonna have to use those specific private information just to them.
If you ever wanted to have evidence of real victims telling their experience to you about this matter, how are you going to proceed?
What I'll do is record them explaining to me about their story, and the unedited raw footage will be kept private just like some of my evidence. And the edited one will have their faces redacted, their last names not shared, and maybe their voices pitched up a bit.
Okay, that's good, because we don't want the victim suffer any potential negative contact from the bad guys, including her.
And to prevent giving the Enterprise any leverage they could use against us.
Right, so with that, should we start going through the events in chronological order, starting from October 2023?
Let's do it, David.
Perfect.